Hi, welcome to Jotform. My name's George, and today I'm going to show you how to create a multi-step form. So stick around and let's jump over to Jotform right now. This is the dashboard for Jotform, and it's super easy to create a multi-step form. But before we get started, I want to show you the templates that are available. So if we head on over to the template section, we can view the templates that are available right here for multi-step forms. If we go down here under all the categories, we have two form layouts, which is the classic one and the card layout. So right now we're viewing the card layout, and if we click on any of these samples, we can view how they actually work and how the multi-step form works right here. So this is a product order form template, and if I click on start, we can view how it actually animates, moves, and the sections that it has. If we like how this one looks, we can use this template, but in this case, we're gonna create one from scratch. So let's go ahead and click on create a form. We're gonna select one from scratch, and we're gonna select the card form right here. So once we click on that, the Jotform builder opens up. Now we can edit the welcome page by clicking right here. We can change the image, the title, the description, and the number of questions that will be added will be automatically updated right here. But if you don't want to show that, just click on the little X or click on this button to bring it back. And we can change the colors and all of that in a bit. We'll check that. We can also edit the thank you page, which is the ending page right here. And to get started with the multi-step card form right here, we're gonna click on add elements, and we're gonna add the name, we're gonna add the address, we're gonna add the phone number. Let's add a drop-down menu right here, and we'll just select a little bit of options right here. So option 1, option 2, option 3, just for example. Let's drag in the email down here. All right, so as of now, we have 5 steps right here. Now, how does that view? Let's click on the preview form right here. All right, and this is how the multi-step form is going to work. So for example, I click on start. We have 5 questions. Click on start, and it's gonna work by steps. For example, they fill out the name. None of the fields I've set to required, so we can jump these without any problem. But if they were required, they can't jump to the next step. Go to next, next, and next, right? And when you're finished, you submit. Let's get back to the builder, and we can edit any one of these sections by clicking on the little properties button right here, and we can change what the title says. But if you want to view a more in-depth video of how to create a contact form, a feedback form, any of those links will be in the description. But again, you have all the options available right here. The options to middle name, prefix, the suffix, the advanced options. For any of the fields that we select, we get different options. For example, let's go into the email right here. And just to show you a little bit of conditional logic, we can go into it's the advanced right here. We're going to hide this field, and we can use conditional logic to hide that field unless, for example, we're going to say if they select option 3, we can show the email option right there. And if not, we'll add one more step to this. So we'll add a date picker just for fun right here, 2 sections. So if they don't select option 3, they're gonna jump over to the date, and if they select option 3, it's gonna ask for the email. I know this is not the best way to create a form, but it's just to show you how conditional logic works. So let's head over to settings right here, conditional logic, and we're gonna use the show and hide field for conditional logic. So for example, we're gonna say if the type of question is equal to, and we're gonna select option 3, it's going to show the option email. All right, and we'll save that conditional logic right there. So let's view how this actually works by clicking on preview form. Okay, so let's start with our multi-step form right here by clicking next. Next, again, we didn't set any of these to be required, so we can skip them. And we're going to select option 1, for example, click on next, and it jumped the email. Did you see that? Let's go back and select option 3, and we're gonna go next. And now it shows the email. So it's pretty cool, and you can do a lot of things with conditional logic. So let's go back right here to the builder settings. And now right here, we can change the styling of this. So if we click on the form designer right here, we can change the styles if we want. So for example, if green is not to your liking of your branding, you can change these if you like. For example, if we like that blue, we can add an image right here from one of these themes that are available. So if we click on this, it will add that theme. There's also videos available. So for example, this one's pretty nice. You can see the little water moving right there. If I click on this one, you can see that beach. And if we preview it, it's gonna view that way. So let's show you that. And there we go. That looks really nice, right? really professional looking multi-step form. So that is how you create the card form. There's another way that I'm going to show you right now. So let's go back to Jotform and let's create a brand new form. And we're going to create one from scratch. But in this case, we are not going to select the card form. We're going to use the classic form, and we're going to use page break to create those steps. So for example, again, I'll just drop in a couple of things right here. For example, these, phone number, date picker. Oops. Let me drag this to the bottom. Hold on. Let me grab it over here. Okay, there we go. We'll ask for the signature right there. And there we go. Now, on the elements where the basic section is, if we go all the way down here, we have a page break. So for example, if we want to break, we want to ask for the name and the address, and we'll page break right here. Okay, we'll ask for that first. And then we have the date, and we added 2 right there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll add another page break right there. And we're going to preview this to show you how that multi-step form works by the classic form. So let's go into preview form. And you can see now we have the name, the address, and it braked. We don't have the complete form right here. So they have to click on the next step. We have the options for the dates, just like you saw before. Next, and we have that, and then they submit. So that's another way that you can create a multi-step form. And when you're finished and you like your multi-step form, head on over to publish. And we can share this by sharing the link, so they can go straight to the link and use the form and fill it out. We can invite them by email. We can embed it on our site. And yes, you can embed it on WordPress site, or you can use third-party publishing options. So there's WordPress, Wix, Shopify, Tumblr, many options right here that you can use to embed your form on any of one of these platforms. So there you go. That is how you create a multi-step form on Jotform. Thank you for watching. My name is George, and I'll see you later.